So I just got to apartment dumpsters and look at this. I definitely need this. This comes in so perfect right now. It's some more stuff knocked in here, but I'm gonna have to what was the ant? I'm gonna have to get my car and come and check. But this rack I need, guys, for my patio. For these plants, that would be perfect. So I'm gonna get this out just a minute. Okay, the wind is blowing, so I hope y'all can hear me. But look, that is what I need for my patio. I will take these screws out at the bottom to make it a little shorter. But do not pee on it. Look at Domino. Don't he look so cute? Guys, he got his little haircut. He thinking he's all that now. But anyway, yeah. I am going to take this home right now. Okay, guys, so I have made it to my patio. Yeah. And like I said, see how tall that thing is? It is way tall. So the one I do have over there, this bottom part is not on there. See how I have the screws right there to take this bottom part off and make it a little shorter, probably the same height as that one, which will work perfectly because it'll kind of blend in. Hey guys, and welcome back to my patio garden. So as many of y'all know that I went on a little mini vacation, and I was so concerned about my flowers and plants while I was gone because it wasn't going to be nobody watering them. So I was really concerned. But let me tell you guys, they did really good on their own and even gave me some exciting things to look forward to when I got home. Okay, so we're going to first, they are doing the lawn work today, so I might have to stop and then start again because they are busy doing the grass. As you can see, it's about to rain. That is the perfect time that they like to come to cut the grass. Okay, so I'm going to start over here first. Let's start here. This is my little nursery of plant seeds. And when I left, it wasn't nothing there. I just put some, I put the seeds in there, but nothing was up. But look, guys, my spinach is starting to do little sprouts up, which I'm excited about that. Now, I haven't seen any of my lettuce come up or any of my carrots in this little nursery. They haven't came up yet, but I'm so excited about seeing some spinach up there. And let's go on to the other items. So as you can see, my tomatoes are at the point where I am going to have to transplant them, the bigger ones. As you can see, they are growing. Look at those. Look at that. So he's going to get ready to get put in his own bigger container with his, I have to do the trailer, well, not the trailers, I'm going to do the tomato cage for them. So I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably about a dozen of those that are at the point where they need to be separated. Even though they're in individual containers, they need more soil. There needs ways to stretch out their roots. So I will be transplanting them into their own containers. And so yeah, they are looking very good. I'm so excited about my tomato plants. So we're going to come over here next. And this is my cantaloupe. You see my little cantaloupe thing. Yeah, so my cantaloupe is doing very well in this container. Actually, it might wind up, of course, it's going to need to be in a huger container. This is like just one of those Dollar Tree buckets that I have holes at the bottom of it to drain the water, but it's time to come out of there. I hate to have to transplant things when they really started growing, but they're growing out of the containers. Okay, guys, so this was one of the exciting things that I found. Now, my leaves are looking pretty rough on these plants, and I am going to check into getting some getting some bug insect repellent stuff on them. Also to get some nutrients into their ground. I think they need a nitrogen or something. Yeah, so they're gonna, but look guys, I have beans growing. Look at this. Look, I'm actually growing food. There is some beans. So when the flowers bloomed, I was like, oh no, they're drying up and falling off. But I realized where the flowers was is where the beans come out. I know all y'all gardeners are like, duh, Cynthia, that's for the, but I didn't know that. So look at my little beans. They're small, but they're there, and I'm excited. Look at that one there. And my leaves are looking really bad on these. There's some more right here. They have green beans on them. Now these are the contender green beans. I will be putting them probably, I don't know, maybe I can just fix on their soil to make them healthier. I need them to be much more lively. It did not have these many spots on them before I left, so I need to check in to see what that is. If you do know, please put in the comments what these little white spots are. Is it the bugs? Is they're not getting enough nutrition? Some of these are starting to turn yellow, and I have clipped off the yellow leaves that I seen earlier, but as you can tell, it's two different colors on my plant. Okay, another exciting thing was this back here is a regular green bean plant, and they have been vining, so they have been growing up the vine that I put in here. This is actually, this rack that is in here is actually to hold wreaths, which I found last summer a whole big thing of those. They were thrown in the dumpster, I think from Michael's, and perfect for my little trellis for the green beans to run up. But what I was excited about was, look at these. I have blooms on here. There was no blooms on this before I left, and look how many in this area. I am so excited. Every little area have a cluster of them. Even back here, there's a cluster of them. Okay, let me see what's going on with this one. He's trying to grow underneath this. Let me pull you out of there. There you go, little leaf. He was trying to grow behind the stick. Okay, so you can tell the soil is really dry. I still need to get it moistened. So I heard about this worm tea. So I'm going to check into that and see if I can start using that. And also I need much more soil in here. I am using an organic based soil because I want to be able to give these to people that have allergies and things like that. I want them to be able to have something that they know don't have pesticides on them. Okay, so these green beans are doing quite well also. As you can see, they're getting ready to, yeah, that is a little yellow leaf, but underneath there, see, it's starting to get, they're gonna get some blooms. There's some already starting. So I'm excited, guys. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna have green beans to eat. Okay, another thing we're gonna look at is the okra. Look at my okra. It is growing. They will probably, I don't know if they grow together or they have to be separated. I do need to check into that. I have these that are separated, but you can tell they're yellowing. I think they don't have enough water, or their roots not being able to go deep enough in this soil here. But yeah, I need to find out more about my okra. And look at my basil. Now this is the basil that I got from the festival that we went to, and we planted the seeds. And I got a couple basil. I got 3 basils and one little one. I think he didn't make it, but we do have 3 basils that came up. My parsley down here, it needs some more water. It'll spring back up as soon as I put water on it. We have parsley. My rosemary is doing quite well in its container. Up here we have this lovely sunflower that did not have all these yellow spots on it. Guys, y'all got to tell me what is going on with the yellow spots. Is it something attacking it or what is going on. Like these leaves are shriveling. When I left, it was not like this. Then we have some flowers here that are growing. But I need to find out what is these little yellow dots that I'm getting on there. Okay, now look at these. These are my cucumbers. Guys, I'm so excited about these also. I am about to have to transplant them because they get in those little vines that's ready to run. So they're like, we need something to run on. And I really don't want them to have them that close because cucumbers do kind of tend to run. So they need a bigger container than this one from the Dollar General. But they also are having these little spots. So I don't know if they're just not getting enough nutrition. I'm new to farming, gardening kind of stuff. But I do notice that the little vine things are out and they are ready to latch on to something. Now, over here, I'm going to move these cucumbers. Right here, I don't have a sign on them, but these are honeydews. I got these honeydews when I went to the festival also. And they put 2 seeds or 3 seeds in I think 2. They put 2 seeds in there and they're actually growing. I didn't know if they were going to do anything, so I didn't even put a sign on them. That is sad. I was not thinking they would grow, but they did. So these are honeydews. I will be transplanting them also. Down here are my marigolds. And look, guys, look at my little carrots here. See the little sprouts? You see them? So they are doing quite well. When I left, I had one little bitty sprout showing, and now it's a couple of them in there. So my carrots are doing well. Yes, I'm going to have to transplant them out of this little bitty container, but you know, they're kind of in a little nursery stage still too. Okay, my lettuce, it is looking very nice. They are growing very good. I have to keep this moist because lettuce needs lots of water, so I keep that moist. My strawberries, I don't have any on here right now. You can see where the stems where it was strawberries, and they haven't had any more produced, but they are producing the leaves. So I will check into the strawberries more to see what's going on with them. Okay, now we have these flowers, which I can't remember what kind of flower they were. Their ground is a little dry, so I will be moistening those up. The leaves right here, this one, I'm going to have to clip these leaves off because it's actually creating new leaves because they're like, these are not working. So I will clip these off to give these fresh new ones a chance to get the water. Down here is still our mystery pot. We put spinach there, but that is not spinach. We're thinking now that it is not parsley, it is cilantro. I think because we found a package and we're like, I think that was the cilantro. We couldn't remember what we packed there, but it's there. And then we have the Tessie flowers, which will look really nice. They are growing beautifully in their little container. Okay, next I have this little rack that I found at one of the dumpsters, and so I use zip ties, and this is where I put my plants to be able to get some really good sunlight. This one right here, let me turn it. This is my macho nacho jumbo jalapeno pepper plant, and I will be having to move this out of this container also. It's not going to be big enough. This is only a 1.25 quart. I want to at least have it in like a 5-gallon bucket. I will be needing to put a cage around it, and the soil needs to be moistened also. Here is my onion. Now guys, I got this onion from a regular onion we had left after I had cut the onion up, and I didn't wait to, usually like people put it in water and let the roots run long. I didn't. I just stuck it in the ground, And this what happened. They started coming up. I did trim them because the ones that were up at first, they started getting all wimpy and stuff, and so I did clip them off. But we have new sprouts growing back there, so they like this. I do need to moisten that also. My bell peppers, look at those. They are doing well. I am going to have to separate them. Trying to see which ones are going to actually, like, look at this, guys. Some of them did not make it. See that? It's just laying there. It's holding on by the little bitty tip. So it's not going to be one of the ones that make it. Now, we have this, which is a bell pepper also. And this is a Bonnie green bell pepper. The leaves look very good, and you know, looking at it, yeah, the new leaves are coming in, so they're doing quite well. And let me show you one more exciting thing that I was like, oh my goodness, we are about to have, yes, potatoes. Now guys, this is from one potato. It's actually just the end part of a potato that was starting to do a few little eyes on it. What I did was put some nice fertilizer in the ground, in the soil. I put the thing in there and just covered it up with dirt. And I was like, well, it'll grow, or the dirt will just be smelly. You know, I was like, I don't know what it's gonna do, but look at this. I had never seen how it actually looked when potatoes, like their sprouts and stuff, look. So that is really neat. I'm so excited about that. And now when I left, they had one little, I think maybe something like that. It was little bitty, barely coming out of the ground, and I was like, it might do something. And I get back, guys, in 3 days, and look at this. Wow. So I'm excited. I have it in a nice size container, so I think they'll be able to stay in here. But so anyway, that is my patio garden. That is what's going on with them. I'm excited about how things are growing, developing. Again, if you know what the yellow spots are, please let me know in the comments if I can do the right thing for them. And yeah, thank y'all for coming to my patio garden. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join the family. Hit me with a like, and I'll see you on the next video.